Hear me? Yes, you can. What's going on? Bear with me as these things going. I hope y'all been good. So we are on today. We'll be back on a little bit later as well. If you guys are just joining, but we're going to talk today. We go on normally during the afternoons. Definitely been busy since I was out for a week, but wanted to make certain that we got back on with you guys because the relocation tours are coming. Yesterday, we talked about mental health in the United States. A lot of people are looking at moving abroad. So when we talk about these things, we have to consider one, um, what it takes to move abroad and everything else. We'll talk later on tonight with our 6:30 call, and that'll be regarding the 6 steps that you need to actually move abroad. If you guys don't know, there are 6 steps that you can actually follow in order. Well, I personally will recommend these 6 steps to you. However, we are talking about relocation tours right now. So many people are in these chats, these Facebook groups, these Facebook chats on the line looking for information on how to move abroad. I'm seeing some people taking the call and saying, okay, we're going to provide some resources. We're going to do some things, maybe go on live, give you guys access to some resources. Whereas that is not the case in every place. Some places, Panama, Mexico, Colombia, Bali, Thailand, those are places that may have some relocation tours for you. But what I've been finding out in my research is some of them are really expensive. So, and I'm like, for what? The information is definitely needed in a way where you can digest it and be in a scenario where you can actually take the first step. But it is not something that should cost you millions of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars to go about relocating. That's just not. It's just not. It shouldn't be set up that way. So if you guys don't know, my name is RJ, and what is behind me is Medellin, Colombia. I actually live out here. I've been living here going on 2 years now, and I knew, considering what we were facing with a new old president, that a lot of the old stuff and some probably some new things would happen that would cause people to be at a crossroads again. What do I do? Do I stay? You guys, if you're still in America, there was a number of reasons why you might have left. You might have left the first time because main man got in. Might have also left after the pandemic. It was weird in the United States during the pandemic. The price of gas and groceries just keep going up. Mass incidents are a thing that is just normalized now. So when we talk about these relocation tours, the thought process of relocating is such an important thing, and so many people are knee jerk reaction, ready to just go, ready to just leave right now. And I would say that I wouldn't recommend just packing, selling all of your stuff without actually having gone to a relocation tour. Doesn't have to be ours, but you should go on a relocation tour. And if you don't know what a relocation tour is, it's not your normal travel. It's not when you're going and you're like, where's the best bars and the best restaurants and the nightlife, and I want to go paragliding and ATV. And yeah, you can do those things once you get settled, but you're not a tourist. You're looking to move your life. So a relocation tour is designed to actually show you what everyday life could be like in said neighborhood. Now, I will tell you that everybody's itinerary and what they're going to be willing to bring to the table may differ wherever it is that you go. There's no blueprint for this. It's just how much do you want to be able to bring to the forefront with some people. So when I look at our relocation tours, it will be March 12th through the 17th. That'll be here in Medellin, Colombia. That is a Wednesday to Monday. We're going to get into the itinerary. We're going to get into pricing. We're going to get into what's included and all the fun details. But March 12th through the 17th, we will be there. These things are already available for you. You can go purchase them and put your deposit down right now. Moodtravelcolumbia.com. That's two O's in Mood. That's two O's in Columbia.com. You guys can go there, check out the tour pricing, and you'll be able to go about finding the itinerary as well as how much it costs. You can get your name onto the relocation tour. But this relocation tour, and ours specifically, so if you go to the website movetravelcolombia.com, you are also going to see our experts page. So our experts are experts that are designed to make your move into Colombia a lot easier than most people have had it in the past and will have it without these resources. Realistically, we have experts that range from healthcare. So many people ask me, if I get sick over there, what happens? Real estate. So we've got people that help you with a short-term property. We've got people that will help you to purchase a property, whether it's for investment or you're looking to live in it. We've got connections with immigration lawyers. The immigration lawyers are already on the website, finding out what kind of visas that you may be able to get. I always tell you, before you go and sell everything and go about getting a visa, know how your American passport works. Colombia specifically, you get 6 months in the calendar year without filing in any advanced paperwork for like a visa. That's the tourist visa, and it doesn't require much besides your paper, your passport. So consider these things when you're looking into your relocation because those are things that are going to be helpful in determining where you're going to go. But March 12th, we bring you in. That is a Wednesday. You guys come into beautiful Medellin. You will see as soon as you are landing, if you happen to have a window seat. If not, no worries. When we get out, when you guys get out of the airport, the drive down is one of the most beautiful sights. Daytime, nighttime does not matter. You're going to immediately know, hey, I might have made the right decision because this country and this city specifically is very, very beautiful. Now, March 12th, that Wednesday, we get you guys in. We'll talk about inclusions because you want to know where we're staying. I am imploring you guys to go on our website, look at our city guides, look at our neighborhood guides, get a better understanding of what you might want to live. Reason being is because accommodations are not included. We want to give you guys the freedom to, if you want to be in the most beautiful view, but it's very hilly, you can go stay there. If you want to be in a very walkable neighborhood, you can go stay there. This is your relocation. I can't tell you to put you in the hotel and say, "Hey, you're actually coming here and looking to live here," but go stay in a hotel. That almost is defeating the purpose. So it's not it is not a situation where it is included accommodations, but there are a bunch of other inclusions. That night we bring you to a welcome dinner. So each night we are actually going about giving you guys the opportunity to try some of these nice restaurants, not the maybe the ones that not are on TikTok and you go spend $150 in because we're in Colombia. You don't that's not the lifestyle that you're looking for. You're looking for a better lifestyle that is not I'm spending all my money just for life. So we take you to a number of curated restaurants that are designed to give you some of the best flavors of Colombia at a reasonable price that you guys can start to get familiar with. We'll do an icebreaker. I want to know where everybody's coming from. What made you want to leave? How'd you find us? Those things are all important because over the next couple of days, we are going to go about giving you guys the real behind the scenes of Medellin and what most of us did not have when considering a move here. So that night, we just get you guys to a group dinner, do icebreakers, kind of meet and greet scenario. Because the next day, I mentioned those experts. Our experts are going to be doing a half-day seminar with you guys. They are going to be in your face. I'm already going to bring them on platforms like this. If you're watching this wherever it is, they're going to be on these platforms. But the thing is to have them in front of your face. And the lawyers, they charge it by the hour. Certain people are like, this is included in your cost with this. So you're going to have the real estate expert there. You're going to be able to ask them direct questions. They're going to give you an overview of what you can expect because renting in Colombia is not renting in the United States. You want to know if I get sick? We'll bring in the doctor that will be able to come to your house for less than it costs and copay for you to go outside. These are all things in that half-day seminar that we're going to bring to you. We're bringing our local guys that are going to give you the ability to understand what some of these neighborhoods we'll see over the next couple of days. We're going to give you guys the opportunity to get real-life Q&A from people that help expats, digital nomads, immigrants, whatever you want to call yourself. They help us move abroad and make it a lot easier for us to do so. So that half-day seminar, that is designed 100% to get you guys feet wet with what it is you will be expecting. The next 3 days, the daytime, Each night we'll go to a different restaurant and let you explore the afternoon at leisure. Whereas the the next 3 days during the day, we actually take you to different neighborhoods. So we spend the first half of the day exploring a neighborhood. You guys don't even know what a Colombian apartment looks like. Yes, I'm in one right now, but not all of them. If you guys have been paying attention, you might have known, hey, it's view changed because I moved. I moved. I've moved probably 3, 4 times since I've been here in the last 2 years. So when we look at this, it's like, I didn't think about. I just knew I wanted to move to Medellin. Yeah, but Sabaneta is not Laurellas. It's not Envigado. It's not uh, uh, um, Bejo. It's all of these are different neighborhoods, and we're only going to be able to take you to three during the half of the day. But the remaining half of the day, you have the ability to go explore, have the ability to go see these things. And we're not just going to take you guys to an apartment and say, hey, this is what an apartment is. Yes, that is going to be helpful too. But what else do you need when you're figuring out a neighborhood? Where's the grocery store? Guys, we're in Colombia. There's a grocery store, but there's also a local market that your dollar can go a lot further. What else are we going to be doing? The gyms. Where do you guys go work out at? Does your building come with a gym? Is that important to you? Not every building comes with a gym. Not every building has a pool. Not every building has 24/7 security. Not every building has an elevator. All of these things you have to think about when you're thinking about relocating. So we're bringing it all right to you. Every day we're going to be doing those things, going to the co-working spaces, the malls. Every neighborhood has its own mall, and every mall here is way better than any mall that is outside of your house right now. I guarantee you. 6-story malls with pop-ups and installations, and the mall is like the 90s malls that we used to, where people still go to the mall and enjoy themselves. This is an opportunity for you guys to kind of see, because each neighborhood has a different energy, has a different cadence, has different pros and different cons. Speaking of these, we'll be giving you guys a guide when you get here. The guide is going to give you guys an understanding of where you're going over the next 3 days, understanding of what restaurants we'll be visiting. Going to give you guys a directory of Black-owned businesses, Facebook groups that are going to be helpful for you as you live in Colombia. WhatsApp groups are going to be helpful for you as you live in Colombia. We're literally just giving you the blueprint to make this easy as possible. So each day is going to be designed to a different neighborhood. Now, what I will tell you, we will be doing two unique things. These things are not required of you. However, I always tell you, you're a foreign person in a foreign land. It would behoove you to get acclimated to the culture. So the first thing that we will be doing, and a portion of your money that you will be paying for this trip will go towards this. We are going to be linking up with my girl, Michelle. Michelle is a fellow expat down here as well, but she's going to be connecting to us with some Afro volunteerism opportunities. So we are going to do some volunteer work in some of those afternoons where you guys have the free time, so you can really understand how the community operates. How the community operates. That is so important when looking to become a person that is living abroad. How the community operates, because you know why? They're operating without you as of right now. They're not waiting for you to get going. It's already going. But you need to come in and come in with the respect and the cadence that is like, I can get with this. And you're respected because you are actually learning and listening to the community that is already here for you. So that is the one thing that you guys will have the access to do. It's not mandatory, but I will implore you to definitely take advantage of it, because you're going to meet a lot of cool people, see a lot of cool things as well, and have an appreciation for something that you might not have came here with. Now, the second thing is what we're going to do is the cultural exchange cookout. What that does is blend the Afro expat community that is down here, which is a huge community. It's a bunch of us, like a lot of us. And then we're going to take that and blend that with the Afro Colombian community that's down here. So any of my Afro Colombian friends that are here, shout out to y'all. See you guys soon. But we're going to have a cross cultural exchange. So we're going to be making some dishes from the States. They're going to be making some dishes from the coast in Colombia. And we literally, Michelle did this already, and it was a whole vibe. I'll tell you guys that Afro Colombians play bingo with the same intensity that Black people play spades in the United States. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna turn on some music. We're gonna have a good time. It is designed to show you, and this is not just, oh, we're just gonna do this because they're here. No, these things go on often. There's a Black Joy Parade coming the first week of February. Every Thursday is the English Club. Shout out to Origin and Culture, because that's a Colombian organization that is down here that is literally bridging the gaps between the African diaspora with um, the African Colombians as well as the Afro expats that are down here, creating these things and opportunities for us to share culture, knowledge, information, music, food. So this is designed to really get you soaking wet in Colombian culture, as well as give you the education that most of you got. Listen, I'm in all the groups. I'm in all the travel groups. Y'all don't know what you're doing. I know it. I see so many people saying, "Oh, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go get my visa," and I haven't even touched one day in that place. I just saw it on TikTok. Stop. Stop it. This is designed to help take out the stress of you moving from an entire other place to another culture, another language. This is not so. A lot of people go to Mexico, and I want not saying anything about Mexico, but Colombia does not have a lot of all-inclusive resorts, big brand names, Hyatt, Dreams. They got one Dreams in Cartagena. Outside of that, the big brand all-inclusive resorts that you are familiar with in the Caribbean and these other places, they're not existing. You are outside with the people. When I go outside, I'm one of the only Americans that I see in my neighborhood, and I'm okay with that. And I'm having a great time, and that is what you're going to understand, that you have to come and understand that thing. You're not taking America with you. You're not, you can't, and don't. Why? You want to leave. This relocation tour is designed to give you guys your real first step at, is this living abroad life? Is this digital nomad expat life? Is it for me? Only you can answer that. I'm only here to provide a resource and a platform to be able for you to take the first step and do it the right way. Now, we keep it real simple as far as pricing goes. Double occupancy. I mentioned accommodations aren't included, but if you and your friend, you and your partner, you and your whatever are coming together, 650 a person. $650 includes your half-day seminar, all of our group dinners, Afro volunteerism opportunities. It includes the half-day seminar and getting these people out from servicing the people in front of you to answer all of your questions. That 650 covers you for that 6 days, 5 nights. So you do get, I think it's what, five dinners included in that, as well as the direct access and the neighborhood guides each day. For single people, so you're coming by yourself, you're a solo traveler, cool. It's only 830 bucks. Super simple. Listen, people are in my inboxes telling me that people are charging three, four, $5,000 per person for this exact stuff that we're willing to bring you to. We're nowhere near those prices. And this isn't even the price thing, yes, we're cheaper than everybody, but realistically, consider the value that you had, because none of these things that are on the menu for you on this relocation tour, I can probably walk into the expat chat right now and they will say, none of these things were available when I came in. I had to figure out an immigration lawyer. I had to sift through realtors to figure out who was possibly the best person and was legit. I didn't know if I got sick, where to go, was it was a hospital or somebody can come to my house. It's a foreign concept for you guys as Americans. So much thought process went into being able to put this together with you guys in mind. These relocation tours are 100% done for the community. We are in a very unique time frame with you guys living in America and what is going on. I told Dr. Wilkins and I last night in talking about mental health, said, hey, you guys have to realize that it's going to take us, and by us, I mean the community of us, to be able to support each other. So these hours that I spend on live, you guys go to YouTube, Black Expat Life in Colombia, you're going to see I've spent over 30 hours of, honestly, it's more than that, but it's so much content that is already there from these conversations that we've already done. We've already done these things and broken down the steps. Tonight, we'll be back on a little bit later. Looks like almost about an hour and a half, hour and 40, 50 minutes. We'll be talking about these 6 steps that you need to move abroad. If you did not know, there are 6 steps, and this is not isolated to Colombia. So if you know anybody that is interested in moving abroad, tell them to come back at 6:30. We will be talking about these. We'll be going through the individual steps that you need because it's 1 through 6. And you don't need to skip not any one of them in order to have a higher probability of moving abroad successfully. I can't guarantee you anything. I can only give you things that will increase the probability of you being successful, of you leaving the United States and finding a better quality of life that you're looking for. Leaving the United States and not going back to live there because maybe it's no longer your cup of tea. But if you take the wrong way out of the United States, you could easily find your way back there, still miserable, and had a negative understanding of what life abroad can be for you. So make sure you guys come back tonight. We'll be on tonight by 6:30. Tomorrow we'll be on. We're going to go over. This is March, so we are going through January. February's trip is already sold out. We just got back from January in the Bahamas. March trip, we just talked about it. March 12th to the 17th, relocation tours. If you are looking, get your butt off the couch and get out here and understand that these tours are designed with you in mind. And then we're going to get into April. We talked a little bit about it yesterday, Gabe. If you missed it, we gave y'all some information. We released some information about some special guests that are coming to Cartagena with us in April. We're going to get into that tomorrow. We'll go back over the itinerary. We'll go back over the pricing. We'll get you guys know there is an early bird discount for tomorrow that is going on. So we'll get into all of those things as well as the remaining 2025 travel calendar, because outside of being expats, we literally bring you to the best food, fun, history, and culture in all of the world. So it is your job, 1, to make certain that you are back here. 2, to make certain that you sign up for a relocation tour or a trip, because it's time for you to start living your best life. Monday happened, y'all. Monday happened. Biggest question is, what are you going to do about it? Your choice. Listen, I'll be back in about an hour and 40 minutes or so. We'll be going over the 6 steps that you need to move abroad. As always, I appreciate you all for joining. Shout out to all the new followers. Thank y'all for sharing. If you know anybody that is looking for this kind of information, first thing you need to tell them is go to YouTube, go to Black Expat Life in Colombia. There is so much information, recorded conversations that we have already had. Watch them at your leisure. You can also go to moodtravelcolombia.com. There are so many free, todo es gratis, free resources on moodtravelcolombia.com that are already there for you. City guides, neighborhood guides, the experts information, visas, which ones are even available in Colombia. All of these things we've already put together for y'all just to make it a lot easier. I won't take up too much of your time. Y'all probably trying to fight traffic. Got a big ass coat on because it's cold outside. I'm in t-shirt and the shorts. It's 80 degrees. So I will see you guys back at 6:30. Thank y'all as always for tuning in. Stay safe.